Dancing with Chew. Hey everybody, we're live. This is Matt at Texas Toast, and Chris and I were just talking about how much 80s metal guys like smokeless tobacco. Chris is adjusting the camera.
That worked out really well for me,
I
didn't
think it worked really good.
It might be easier if we just move into the picture.
Yeah, let's do that. So, like, for example, Vince Neil. What was his thing? He can't live without Chew in my life. Vince Neil loves Chew, and the guys in the Scorpions can't live without Chew. And Lita Ford loves dancing with Chew. Dancing with Chew, right? Mm-hmm. And the guys in U2 apparently can't live with or without Chew. I don't know what their problem is, but yeah. So anyway, today is Sunday, and it is time for our weekly hour-long podcast where we talk about 80s hair metal bands and what?
Apparently somebody was on here and already left a comment.
What'd they say?
It said that I was using the restroom, which I was, but I was not doing that.
Okay, so I did. I got Chris's thing, and it's logged in for his name, and I wasn't going to say anything, but I put that Chris was going number 2, but he wasn't. Anyway,
Nope.
Anyway, so today is Sunday, and I wasn't taking a dump either.
Hopefully I washed my hands. All right, that's enough of that.
So anyway, thanks for joining us, and we hope that you guys have had a great week. I have had a tremendous week, Chris. There's been so many good things that have happened.
Is this positive, Matt?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay.
Everything's positive. You know, I got some great snarky comments on YouTube.
Ooh, do tell.
Yeah, so actually there was a couple guys who were talking about one of the live chats, and they were like, 15 minutes before you get to anything of substance, you can't hold your liquor, something like that.
That's not liquor, it's water.
Yeah, and I'm like thinking, well, I guess you should go back to curing cancer or whatever it was you were doing, because, yeah, you'll never get that 15 minutes back. But
Before you so rudely interrupted them, they were curing cancer?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know what they were doing. But the best one was a 2-word snarky comment. You know what it was, Mrs. Toast? It was the words, faggot ass. I have no idea what that even means.
That was
$2
awesome,
signs,
by the
right?
way.
Wait, what?
That was awesome, by the way. Oh, I just messed it up.
No, it's okay. It's
Okay.
good. No, I don't know what that means, but you're right, Chris. The S's in ass were dollar
I think the
signs.
Masonic evil floor.
That was a good one, but it wasn't. So many snarky comments.
Faggot ass was way more succinct. and
Yeah,
sharp,
I don't know what
guess.
that. Yeah, so I don't know if that kid's mom knows he's on the computer or not. But anyway, we got some guitars put together, and we got some stuff ready to ship out.
We did. We got a lot of guitars put together.
So I had a great week. How about you guys? What was good for you guys this week? Ready, go. Everybody at once.
Nothing.
Nothing. Come on.
Well, Friday sucked.
No, that's right. You had to work late, huh? Because that lady. Right?
That lady, yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to say what. Yeah.
I don't either.
Yeah. How about you, Chris? Did anything good happen to you this week?
Mm-hmm.
Good story, bro.
Thanks. Yeah, we got lots of guitars put together.
Yeah.
We took some new orders.
That's right. A cool guy, Rich, came by the shop on Thursday, and he hung out with us. He brought us beer
From Chicago.
from Chicago. Well, the beer
He's
was
from
here.
Chicago.
No, yeah, but Rich is from
Yeah,
Chicago.
got
Yeah.
the beer locally.
And so he was in town for his
Work.
job, and he stopped by. So, Rich, if you're watching, hi, how you doing? And I sent him. We talked about a cool guitar that he's going to have us make, and that is awesome. So, yeah, so it was great to meet Rich. And if anybody is out there would like to meet us or come by the shop, please let me know, and let's make that happen. Let's get something going. So, yeah, what's going on in the?
We got some new tools.
That's right. We got some new sanders.
Is that from St. Andrew?
No, these were things we had to actually purchase.
I was going to say, because he said, I bought a new oscillating sander.
Oh, did he?
Yes,
That's
and I'm
kind of
like,
what reminded
saw
me. I
that
didn't
box
realize.
out there.
We
I didn't
actually-
realize
Wait a
it
minute,
was
did he?
him. Yeah.
Yeah, we actually did get a new sander. We've had to add some sanders for the classes that are coming up because I don't want people having to wait for sanders. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, and we've got plenty of palm sanders, but you know the bench mount jobs.
And there's only one spot left in that class, right?
That's right. The inaugural class has only one spot left, and if you haven't signed up, now would be a great time to do it. Or you might want to wait until I write my blog about building your first guitar, because it's loaded with like Patrick Swayze from Point Break kind of shit. There's all kinds of that.
You get all
stuff.
Bodie on everybody.
I totally do. Yeah. So anyway, so let's just since last time we wasted so much time drinking beer and those guys didn't cure cancer because they were watching us, let's just jump right in
5 minutes in.
to today's topic.
All right.
So I got a thing right before we started the podcast. I got a text from Big D Guitars, and it said, "Hey, watch this video about somebody." Hold on, let me pull it up here. You guys can vamp while I look it up. Harump. It said, "Hey, watch the Anderson Mark Agnesi vid." This is Big D.
Okay.
I have no idea what that means.
I don't know either.
Frankly, I'm like, who the fuck is Mark Agnesi? I know who it is, but I don't know why he is a thing. You know what I mean? It's like,
Because he had a meltdown.
yeah, but he's sort of like this bald guy who was head of
Norm's.
Huh?
Normans. What is it?
He used to be there, but now he's at Gibson, I guess.
Yeah.
And he's
out for blood.
I guess so. Yeah, I don't know what he's out for. It looks like
Kill you. He's gonna kill your mother. He's gonna kill your kids, your wife.
he's like Clint Eastwood at the end of The
Rape your
Unforgiven.
dog.
Anybody builds a Gibson guitar, I'm gonna shoot him, and then I'm gonna shoot their wife. I'm gonna shoot all their friends. I'm gonna burn their house down. That would be a way funnier video, actually. Mark Agnesi, if you're watching, I have no idea whether or not you should work at Gibson or if you still do. And frankly, I don't have a
Nobody gives a
dog in
shit,
that hunt.
yeah.
But that should be the next Gibson video. What do you guys think about Mark?
Nobody gives a fuck about Mark.
Yeah, I
So,
don't know.
Andrew
Everybody
St. Pierre-
does.
Andrew St. Pierre's like he doesn't want to waste bandwidth on that dude.
Yeah, frankly, the only real reason we did this topic was to get people to watch.
And
we don't
somebody-
really know anything about Mark
So
Agnesi.
somebody said, "Oh, Leo Ahern."
Uh-huh.
Oh, it skipped up. It says it's Anderton, not Anderson.
Oh, okay.
So
well,
you picked up the wrong thing.
no, I was just told by Big D that it was Anderson. Here, let me look.
Apparently, Mark Agnesi was on
Look,
the
see?
Anderton live.
There you go,
thing
Anderson.
yesterday. So.
Oh, okay.
And we haven't watched it, and maybe he everything's good now. He gave everybody a big apology and a big group hug, and everything's hunky dory peachy keen, right?
It's like Mark Agnesi is taking a page out of one of the most
Gibson.
polarizing people in the world right now out of their playbook. It's almost like Mark Agnesi is taking a page out of the Donald Trump playbook. Now, we're not a political channel.
No.
I don't care who you voted for or what you're gonna do in
Who you
the
sleep
next
with,
election.
How you find them.
It's none of my business. But what I can tell you is that the further down the road we get as a nation, the more polarizing our two-party system gets. And Donald Trump is a very polarizing guy. That's not anything that's an opinion of mine. That's simply a fact. But Mark Agnesi seems to be that same. He seems to be taking a page out of the Trump playbook. And okay,
Is he on Twitter?
Oh, probably. I wouldn't know.
I don't tweet, so I don't know.
I don't twit. But yeah, I don't know how that
I'm not
works.
a twit.
Yeah, you're not a twin. So, Chris, when we were at the Summer NAMM show, it was right after the whole Play Authentic thing that was like a big deal, and then they took the video down, and does Mark Agnesi still work there? Mark Agnesi was like Mr. NAMM show. Everybody wanted to get their picture taken with him, and there was no signs of Gibson or Mark Agnesi going anywhere. And I suspect that whatever he did recently, that he's back in the public eye, was probably just the same kind of deal where it's like, hey, no one's talking about Gibson. Let's throw some shit against the wall and see
Yeah,
what
it was
sticks.
very Madonna-like kind of publicity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look at me, look at me.
Yeah, yeah,
before the
that's
big
cool.
thing.
Hey, Gibson, more
That
power
was-
to him.
Good, well played.
Well played, Gibson. What do you think, Chris? You've been kind of quiet.
Well, I think Gibson is everybody's favorite whipping boy.
Yeah.
And I think some of it's well deserved, some of it isn't. It's interesting. The only place you really read about, and maybe that's because that's the only place you read about anything, is on the internet. the internet world and the real world are two
Yeah.
completely different things, especially in this case, at least to my eye, as far as the way we saw it.
Yeah.
And everybody always assumes Gibson's going to close, and everybody, well, it serves them right, and they've been making garbage for 20 years or 30 years, and it wouldn't surprise me if they go under, and they're not going to go away.
I would be shocked and amazed if that brand
And Gibson
went
is
anywhere.
and Gibson, even if they declare bankruptcy again, somebody will buy him out of bankruptcy again, and Gibson is way bigger than any one person or even any one organization that runs them. And
Yeah.
so, and it'll all blow over again, and it'll be fine. So apparently there's a Gibson channel called The Gibson Channel or Gibson Channel
On the YouTube?
on the YouTube.
Okay.
And Mark Agnesi apparently had some videos up, and then he took them down, and now they're back up. And so far, what's left is him interviewing a bunch of guys at some blues fest.
Okay.
And I think the guy's a giant cootie now. I used to not really know.
Okay.
But I
He's a
watched.
giant
Cootie.
cootie.
Yeah, but I watched a couple.
Oh, so you actually have
Yeah,
seen some of
yeah,
this
and-
stuff. Okay.
He's always got that stupid jacket on, and I want to punch him in the head. I mean, wearing a leather jacket didn't make you cool in high school, and it doesn't make you cool now.
Well,
you know what?
especially how he's got,
We all grew up watching Fonzie.
Uh-huh.
Hey.
Who was cooler than Fonzie?
Well, actually, I just watched the thing where
No, seriously, even like when I was like 6, I was like, this dude is not cool. He's like my next door neighbor, Glennie Hegbeck. He keeps.
Glennie
he's like,
Hegbeck
he was
was
totally,
awesome.
He was totally Wooderson.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was. He
All
was in
right.
high school. I mean, he kept dating high school girls.
So apparently, Henry Winkler and Sylvester Stallone did a movie called Lords of Flatbush, and apparently, Henry Winkler took some of the cues from Sylvester Stallone in that movie and Rocky to make the Fonz character. Anyway, that's who might be cooler than the Fonz.
Sylvester Stallone.
Hey, you like turtles? This is Cuff and
He
Link.
still has those turtles.
Does he really? He has
Yes,
Cuff
he
and Link?
does.
That's cool.
He still has those turtles.
Cool.
That's a true story.
Huh. Sylvester Stallone looked really peculiar on whatever talk show it was that he was talking about.
Don't fuck with your face unless you
He,
need to
it's like he,
reconstruct
it was all about the eyebrows
Oof.
that looked weird to me.
It's kind of like Kenny Rogers.
No.
eyebrows.
He looked better than Kenny Rogers. But if anyone can put a finger on, to put a fine point on what was peculiar about Sly, maybe it was. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
So apparently it was the Eric Clapton's Crossroads Festival.
Okay.
I can think of nothing I would like to see less than Eric Clapton's Crossroads Festival.
Unless Billy Gibbons is there, and only for that second. Yeah.
Yeah, I knew there was a reason that I didn't remember the name of it, and that's
Okay.
because it's Eric Clapton's.
I bet you that Mark Agnesi is doing just fine at Gibson. He's doing exactly what those guys at Gibson want him to do. And does he wear skinny jeans?
I don't know, probably. Yeah. I when I saw him at NAMM,
How old is
all I
that
could
guy?
see, I think he's not as old as he looks. I'll bet you he's in his late 30s. I think I looked
Okay,
it up
so
one time
that's-
and he's like 38 or
Oh,
something
okay.
like
So he's
that.
not old.
Yeah, no, he's not.
Like us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you.
Yeah.
Because I'm like a full, 8 months younger than you are. Right? Yeah, you're old, dude.
I was reading comments. I
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
paying attention to what
But
you
you're
said.
still old.
Yeah.
And we're still going to Casa Bonita.
Casa Bonita.
On Chris's birthday, we're going to Casa Bonita. It's going to be great. If you guys want to join us for that, that would be
It's what-
hilarious.
when is that? January?
January 17th. The only reason I know that is because it's the same day as my birthday in a different month.
Except +2.
No, my birthday's the 17th.
Yeah, but +2 months.
Well, that's what, but it's the same day of the
That's
month.
what I'm saying. It's just
Yeah,
+2.
yeah, yeah.
Good grief.
Good grief.
So all you got to do
So
is remember
angry.
the month.
Yeah.
I know
she's so
lots of
angry.
17s.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you know the Winger 17? That was a good song. So what's going on in the old comment section?
Thomas Buss or Buss
Uh-huh.
wants to know why don't you like Eric Clapton?
I think Mrs. Toast summed that up perfectly for me when she said that Eric Clapton is a lot like coffee. They both suck without cream. I am not a fan of Eric Clapton. So here's why I don't like Eric
He's
Clapton.
a whiny bitch.
I was going to say that Eric Clapton, to me, is one of those guys who could pick up the guitar and play anything, so he didn't really have to come up with anything that was his own. He could always copy other people. I would much rather listen to a guy who, by his own admission, couldn't play, so he had to make something cool that he could do. Bo Diddley. I love listening to Bo Diddley, and no one's written more songs about Bo Diddley than Bo Diddley. But, yeah, so I would I don't know, I lean towards gritty guitar playing that's kind of sloppy and fast and loud. So, Angus Young is probably one of my guitar superhero guys. Eric Clapton, not. But that's okay. If you like Eric Clapton, we can still be friends.
I think I just hate his voice. I think he's so whiny. He's like a step up, but he's a step down from Bob Dylan. I'm not saying he writes bad music.
Yeah.
I just don't want to hear him fucking sing it. Shut up. Hear it.
The weird thing about Eric Clapton, you guys, is everybody around that guy dies.
And,
Like, in not good ways.
and he stole George Harrison's wife.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeesh.
That's who Layla was.
Well, like, so Dwayne Allman, Stevie
not
Ray, his own son, that was fucked up, man. But anyway, so yeah, you don't want to be within 500 miles of Robert Fripp either. Anyway, not because I don't like Robert Fripp, because I do like King Crimson, but which is weird because I normally don't go in for that stuff. But Robert Fripp is just crazy enough that I dig it. But yeah, you sort of don't want to be within like a bomb blast radius of what that guy's capable of.
Did you see Faculty Legs? Gary?
Yeah.
Gary
yeah.
Cherry, what'd he say? Anyway, well, no one's telling me what's going on.
All right.
So,
He says, Evil Knievel jumps over Caesar's palace. Yeah. Evil Knievel broke every bone in his body. Yeah.
He did.
twice.
Except he didn't. Oh, the
That
bone
just-
thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like obscurity. I'm sorry.
So, Chris, did you get your picture taken with Mark Agnesi?
No.
We were busy, so yeah.
Yeah, and I'd walk by, just kind of breeze by, but he was walking around, and people wanted their picture taken with him, and
Yeah.
he
He's a
was
celebrity.
smiling, and yeah, and everybody was shaking his hand and glad handing him, and it didn't seem like it was affecting him too much.
No.
So, I don't know, and we still don't really know what director of brand experience is.
Looks like we paused here. Something happened.
Uh-oh.
Nothing's happening.
Oh, okay. Well, so
No, nothing's happening.
oh, yeah. I don't know what's going on here.
It'll kick back up. Let's just not say anything till it goes back. Uh-oh.
Do, do, do. They said we hear you, Matt.
Oh, you do? You can actually hear me? I'm just
Audio is fine?
audio is good. Okay.
Huh.
I don't know what's going on with our video feed here, everybody, but well, let's just go with audio, and then Chris is frozen in crying mode.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
bummer.
That is sad.
So, yeah, so let's just keep going with the audio
Oh my
portion
God,
here,
Joseph
everybody.
Caswell posted the exact time that you said that was Chris is.
No, I
posting-
read his thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
I was
So,
gonna say, wow, weird.
so guys, we might get video back, or we might not. If you're watching in your car, then, or if you're listening in your car, then this is no big deal. But if you're not, then
Well, it's just as boring as it was
it's just
before.
as boring. Yeah, we're not really doing anything. So, anyway,
You guys should do a dance though while no one's watching.
well, you
You
know
can
what? You
literally
dance like
dance
no
like
one's
no one's
watching,
watching.
right? Little fighter, that's hilarious. So let's just let it ride, Chris. I mean, are you gonna try to fix it? Chris is trying to
I'm gonna poke things until it.
poke things. Okay. Oh boy, now we don't know what's going on. Well, so